Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you can make it and that you clicked on today's video. Welcome to Bookmas. In today's video, I am going to be talking about my top 10 favorite books plus one. So I couldn't choose 10. So I chose 11. I'm going to be showing you my top 11 books of the year. I loved these books. I can't order them because it brings me too much stress to try to figure out what my number one favorite book was. I can't do that. So they're in no particular order. An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night. These are book 1 and 2 of a series. I loved these books so much. They're both 5 stars. So far the series is going great. I am now on the 3rd book. I can't wait to read it. And if you put the spines together, they create a picture. So when I finish the series, I will have a full picture on my shelf, which is fun. But yeah, I love these books so much. So we follow Leah and Elias. Under the Marshall Empire, defiance is met with death. Leia and her family do not challenge the Empire. They've seen what happens to those who do. But when Leia's brother is arrested for treason, she is forced to make a decision. In exchange for help from rebels who promise to rescue her brother, she will risk her life to spy for them from within the Empire's greatest military academy. There, Leia meets Elias, the school's finest soldier, and secretly its most unwilling. He and Leia will soon realize that their destinies are intertwined and their choices will change the fate of the Empire itself. And then this is a direct continuation of the first book. Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. Yes, I love this book so much. I'm loving this series so much. I've rated every single, I'm pretty sure I rated this 5 stars. But I've rated every book so far 5 stars. I'm on the 4th book that's not out yet. I can't wait until it is out because I need answers. But the first book is Fourth Wing. If you've never heard of it, I need you to research it. I need you to read it. So good. We have dragons. We have battle. We have romance. We have an academy, like a school, a college. The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden. I really enjoyed this book a lot. This is about a woman who moves to New York City. She's kind of needs to be back in the dating life. She's had terrible luck with dating. But her new boyfriend is utterly perfect. He's charming, handsome, and works as a doctor at a local hospital. Then the brutal murder of a young woman, the latest in a string of deaths across the coast, confounds police. The primary suspect, a mystery man who dates his victims before he kills them. Sydney should feel safe. After all, she is dating the man of her dreams, but she can't shake her own suspicions that the perfect man may not be as perfect as he seems, but someone is watching her every move, and if she doesn't get to the truth, she'll be the killer's next victim. Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. This is the 2nd book in the Rose Hill series. Loving this series. This is a single dad. They're all single dad tropes, but this one, he's a single dad of 2 kids. Yeah, Skylar is a singer, so one of us is famous trope. It is so good. Immortal Dark by Tigist Girma. Don't know how to pronounce that. But I read this in January and ate it up. This was my first vampire romance, and I really enjoyed it. I loved the dark atmosphere. It was perfect to read in the winter time. It takes place at a college, so we have that dark academia vibe. A lost heiress, a soulless vampire, a secret drenched in blood. So we follow Kaiden, who has her sister disappeared, and so she's trying to find her, and then she finds herself in this web with like a house who belongs to a vampire, but it belongs to her, and so now she belongs to it's a whole like twisted thing, and you just have to read it. It's so good. I really enjoyed it. I have the second book now because the second book came out this year, and I want to read that one in January too because I read this one January 8th. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you. I have Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This is the second book, and the Letters and Enchantment duology. I really liked Divine Rivals, and I liked this one a little more. I don't know what it was about this one, but usually the first book is better, but in my opinion, in this case, the second book was a little better. Like, everything that I loved about the first book was also in this one, but I don't know, there was just something, I guess there was higher stakes in a way, but there were scenes in the first book that I really enjoyed, but this one, I don't know. I don't know if it was the plot that was a little better, I don't know. But I really enjoyed this one. Obviously, I can't tell you what it's about, but Divine Rivals, we follow Iris and Rowan. They both work at this paper, and they're like very competitive. They want like the big job. I can't remember what it's called. Iris's brother is in the war. She gets an opportunity to go and document for the paper, and she starts getting these letters in her wardrobe, and she thinks that they're from her brother initially, but they're actually from Rowan. Oh, she doesn't know it's Rowan, but Rowan knows it's Iris, and I loved that. I love that aspect so much. And in this one, it's opposite, where Iris knows it's Rowan, but Rowan doesn't know Iris is sending him letters. It's so good. Read it. It's YA. It's great. Funny Story by Emily Henry. This book was so much fun. It had me laughing. It's floppy. Hello. But yeah, this was so much fun. The plot is fun. So we followed Daphne and Miles. Daphne's fiance tells her at the rehearsal dinner that he's in love with someone else, and that someone else happens to be Miles' girlfriend. So now Daphne is like, I don't know, have anywhere to go, because Daphne's ex-fiance is like, this is my house, like, you. And she's like, I moved here for you. And he's like, you're figuring it out. And she finds Miles, and yeah, they have like a roommate situation, because obviously he has the room now since his girlfriend is in love with Daphne's ex-fiance. It's very juicy stuff, okay? So now they both kind of know what each other are going through. They end up fake dating to try to make their exes jealous. Nightbane by Alex Astor. This is the second book in the Lightlark series, and so far this one's my favorite. I love this book so much. Direct continuation of the second one, or the first one. Every 100 years, the island of Lightlark appears for 100 days for the rulers of each realm to compete in a series of trials to break the curses, because each realm is cursed with something, and there can only be one winner. So our main character, Isla, gets to the island and is competing in these trials to try to win, to break her curse, or her realm's curse. So good. Enemies to lovers. It's a love triangle. So good. Grimm is my man. If the fourth novel just came out this year, and I don't know if that's going to be the last one or not. As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This is the third and final book in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. This is my favorite. It was different from the first two, but I loved it. It was so suspenseful, so thrilling. I think out of all three of them, this one was the most thrilling. I was like edge of my seat, biting my thumbnail, didn't know what was happening, didn't know what was going to happen, like genuinely scared for our main character. So in the first book, we follow Pip, who for her for a school project, she decides to try to solve a cold case of a teenager going missing 5 years prior. And yeah, so we follow her, and she starts a podcast. We follow her as she tries to solve this cold case. And during all this, she starts discovering like secrets and betrayals and all. Starts digging up this stuff that people have tried to bury. And yeah, obviously that earns her some enemies that we see through the series. And everything ties back to the first book, and I love that. Like each piece that we get from the second book to this book, it all ties back to that one, and I love it. And there's a show, and I'm enjoying the show so much. I binged the whole first season, and now I'm waiting for the second season, which I'm assuming is going to follow the second book. And then I'm really looking forward to the third season to get this book and to actually watch what takes place on my screen. Like I'm so excited, I'm throwing the book. Last but not least, it's Fearless by Lauren Roberts. Yeah, I'm currently reading this. I have a little over 100 pages left. This book is so good. I'm enjoying this so much. I didn't really expect anything less because I loved Powerless and I loved Reckless, so I was expecting to love this. I had a plot twist that literally, I read it today and it had my jaw on the floor. I did not see that coming. Yeah, that is all of my favorite books of this year so far. It might change. I am filming this the 17th, and you guys will see this the week of the 25th. So, who knows? But as of right now, these are my favorite books. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!